Shalom, Shmuel here from CFOIC, and today I want to show you a very interesting place called Bat Ayin. Bat Ayin, located in Gush Etzion, literally means daughter of a spring. A spring water, Ma'ayan, is water that comes from soil, and is also a place where a lot of people, a lot of Jews, are using as a ritual bath. Now, if you know, the ritual bath is a part of Judaism, but there's a bunch of people, a bunch of groups that take this very serious, and they spend every day going to this place. So as we just I came here, you can see behind me, this is here behind me is the ritual bath in nature. They close it and people come and use it, and behind me you really can see the community of Bat Ayin. So what's special about this community is as follows. This community is a Hasidic community. Hasidic community means that Hasidic Jews who spend their life trying to develop devotion and spiritual growth. Everybody's trying to do that, but they really focus and dedicate their effort, their time into it. And when this community was established, that's the title they gave to the community. This is going to be a Hasidic place where we're going to try to develop this spiritual growth in us. So CFOIC is supporting here what we call the yeshiva, a biblical school where people spend their time learning biblical studies, Torah, Judaism in length, day in, day out, all day long. To become a person who's knowledgeable, to become a person who knows and is connected to God, you need to have a system to support that. So those yeshivot are the places that were built in for the Jewish people to spend their time. And this yeshiva in Bat Ayin contains almost 80 people who dedicate their time. And as part of the dedication of time for spiritual growth, they are talking about purity. And purity comes with spending time in those ritual bath, in a ritual bath. And more than that, it is a Hasidic consideration that you need to devote time for prayer. Now, as you know, in Judaism, we pray 3 times a day: Shacharit, Mincha, Barvit, the morning prayer, the afternoon prayer, and the evening prayer. But the Hasidic movement and the Breslev movement, inside the Hasidic movement, one of the groups in Judaism, said something as follows. So if you look behind me, you may even see people in the forest spending time with themselves in something that they called Itbodedut. What is Itbodedut? If you heard of it? Itbodedut is the very simple notion that it's not enough, or you can have better than just the ritual of the 3 times a day. You need to find and spend time during the day to talk to God directly, as a father, as a friend, as something that you can relate on a more than a spiritual basis, on a real basis of I am talking to you, God. So the life we live among everything, it's really hard to find this time to dedicate time for this. But if you're going to the forest, if you're going to the trees, if you connect to the nature, and you really try to slow down everything, you leave your phone at home, and you do this spiritual, almost meditation of talking and opening yourself to God. Speak with Him, connect with Him. And it's a common phenomenon to hear people screaming when you walk in these forests around those communities, because that's what people do. They find the time during the day and they spend it praying and talking and connecting to God. The community of Bat Ayin is a Hasidic community, and among the people who live here are people who learn in the yeshiva and spend time. But there are people, and not only people from Israel, that come from all over the world, Jews who want to connect to this side of spiritual growth through the Hasidic movement. I would finish this. As I said before, Bat Ayin Ayin, the spring that comes from the water, is also one of the symbols to spiritual life. It's down there. The only question is, can you reveal it in yourself? A spring usually starts with just a little bit of water. The question is, would you let it go, or you would try to dig in, or would try to expand it, or were you really going to try to make more out of it? If you're really blessed, and if you saw something, and you're going to dig deep, and you're going to try to expose more, in nature, in inner soul, we can find this connection to God. We can find this holy spiritual water that's going to enlighten us, that's going to shine us, and it's going to bless us. So again, from the community of Bat Ayin, from nature, from people who dedicate their life to come to Judea and Samaria, but to have a unique spiritual growth journey, and from the springs of Gush Etzion, I wish you all a good day. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed that video, and we'd like to be sure you're getting all of our video content. So just click on the subscribe button below, as well as on the notification bell, and that way you will have easy access to all our material. We look forward to staying in touch with you. God bless you, and have a wonderful day.